There's this particular recording of Tom Petty in like 1980 playing Breakdown. Lasts like 8 minutes. If you type in Breakdown Tom Petty, it's like the first one that comes up, where it's live. But
we're gonna put a link to that in the description.
But it's
I don't know how that works on SoundCloud, so Alex, you're the tech.
I'll do it
for now.
But one of my favorite videos of all time. I love that video because he doesn't sing. He just like not even the verses. The crowd knows all the words. He doesn't have to do much at all. He doesn't even really play guitar because Mike Campbell handles. He's one of my favorite guitar players, Mike Campbell.
Yeah.
Because he plays. He's just a heartbreaker, in everyone else's mind, but he writes all the really cool riffs and plays. He never overplays. He always plays exactly what he's supposed to play. And I think as much as I love Hendrix, he's in a 3-piece, and he's going to take up all the space the guitar is supposed to take up. And also, as much as I love Hendrix, he would go and take Noel's bass parts out and re-record them. So it's kind of a jerk move.
I mean, Jimi Hendrix was kind of the.
He's a genius.
I mean, he was one of the original guitar artists. You know how like you've got Buddy Rich was just like a drum artist, and you've got people who weren't like musical artists really. They weren't musical geniuses, but they were geniuses with their instruments.
Yeah, I love Hendrix. I couldn't be in a band with him. Also that's why in like all the stories like that I like, because I read and like watch documentaries all about Hendrix all the time. They would like fire him 5 days of the week and then hire him for the weekend gigs to play guitar.
They're like, Hendrix, here's the thing, you're a complete asshole. But those
you're just
solos.
so damn good at guitar.
So, as much as I like Hendrix, I'd rather not be Hendrix because he died. And he's going through
That's good.
I'd rather be alive and not Hendrix. If
So
we're
like
putting
John
it up.
Foreman's a better goal. He's more on top
He's
of his
more
life.
alive.
Yeah.
He's got his shit together just a slight margin more.
He didn't have to go through a drug problem or anything.
Yeah. Well, maybe he did. You don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I could call him.
They're best friends.
Just put him on speakerphone for the podcast.
Do we have any more questions?
What was that question? What is it? Oh, I want to play with Hendrix, Tom Petty, and John Foreman.
Okay.
In one show.
One show. Where are you in that lineup?
Oh, I'm playing in all of the bands.
Well, still,
The opening act for every single
the
show
lineup?
tonight.
It's actually because of it's actually gonna. I don't know, man. It's too hard.
I feel like
I think
who would open?
You'd have to. Switchfoot would open.
I feel like Switchfoot would play last because they're the biggest ones.
But because they have 3 guitar players, so they have the biggest, fullest sound. And also
Let's
they're getting more modern sounding. So you have the basic blues sound,
Let's pretend that none of them have like a legacy. So it's not, people aren't going to be like, why'd you put Jimi Hendrix first? He should be headlining.
He's the bestest. You can look at iTunes most sold, and Jimi Hendrix has sold more than them. Therefore, he's the best. I think Keishan's face just like the ultimate Dickens disappointment.
Well, I like it's so hard to think because the way the show's not going to flow. There's no way it could work because unless you go for Hendrix, Tom Petty, Switchfoot, because you get progressively more instruments.
More modern,
and then also Tom Petty put out an album last year. It was called Hypnotic Eye, maybe that was the single. Or I know the American Dream Plan B was like one of the songs, and that song is heavy for like a Tom Petty song. I was like, oh, what have you been listening to, Tom?
I always like
Tom, you want to talk about this?
I think my favorite Tom Petty song is "Rolling Down a Dream" or something.
Running down a dream.
Rolling down a dream.
Verbing down a dream.
Rolling my dreams down a hill. Tom Petty classic.
Well, I mean, he has that one song, Let's Roll Another Joint, You Don't Know How It Feels. So you combine that with Running Down a Dream, Rolling a Dream.
Rolling down a dream.
Rolling the American
dream.
Rolling up a dream.
Can dream be a new word for weed?
Dream pop.
I feel like we're bringing back secret slang. I feel like that would have been something people said in the 70s.
Yeah, maybe.
I gotta take some American Dream.
That definitely sounds more like LSD to me, though.
American Dream.
We're talking about the 70s. Yeah. I guess is LSD more of a 60s drug?
I think it's timeless.
LSD is timeless. Quote Keishan.
That's the inspirational picture of Keishan.
I'm making a plaque.
LSD is timeless.
LSD is timeless. With a picture of Keishan's face with stars.
Smiling. A twinkle.
So that's the third question.
I think I'm going to ask the super heavy-ass question now.
Okay.
All right. We're going to put in some dramatic music right here when I start asking this question.
Roll, please.
So, where do you see Kayshawn in Black Magic, or just Kayshawn? Where are you going? What you doing?
Alright.
How's music going to get gooder?
Well, I think it's an interesting thing because it's becoming more and more of a band dynamic and less of a this is Kayshawn's thing dynamic. I've been like, and when because we just played the new song, but I like wrote it for us to play instead of, because I'm changing.
It's a very different way of writing songs.
Yeah, instead of, I'm usually trying to have the most full guitar sound when I'm used to playing by myself and having all my strings ring out and playing lead lines over it and tapping and hitting my guitar and just doing trying to be like Andy McKee, trying to be the Ramones, trying to be
Trying to be Marty McFly.
So, I don't know. I love Mike Dawes as a guitar player. He does not get enough mentions.
Did he play? Is it The Impossible?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah. So
I find a lot of his stuff a little too technical without a whole lot of actual musicianship, but that song is beautiful.
see what I wanted at one point. Hopefully, I can get good enough to do it. But I want to take all of the technicality of Mike Dawes and actually write songs.
Yeah.
instead of compositions.
Do you know John Gomm?
Yeah, he's really good.
I love
Passion
John Gomm.
Flower,
Passion
Fruit.
Flower
Yeah.
is really good, and one of
I
my
don't really
favorites-
like that tuning thing because my ears poop.
Yeah,
Where he's like, "Brr,"
that I don't even understand how he does that. He will tune during the song
and he puts
to be
it
a
back.
back note.
It's
and
pure
insane.
witchcraft, actually.
He's crazy.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure
and
he
he's
breaks
also
enough strings.
he's also the most British man in the world.
He's so nice though.
Yeah, in interviews and stuff, he's just like, "Hi, I'm this sweet little British guy with tattoos everywhere."
And people ask him about his guitar and he's going to buy a new one. He's like, "No, I like this one." It's
like this
all
one.
beat up because he's always hitting it all the time.
Scratching it, and
And
I love it because I've destroyed it.
it's got a lot of character.
carved out his image.
This guitar fascists.
I'd like to write more acoustic things and just have Kayshawn be associated with that at one point, and then have a band of similar, like-minded individuals who are passionate about it that want to write more, I guess, alternative rock, but also keep the punky attitude. I want to, at least one point in my life, I want to be in a band where I just play guitar or just sing. I've been doing both for so long. I enjoy it, but I feel like if I was just playing guitar or just singing, I could take one of those up to the next level because you're always being
You can narrow it.
yeah, and so then I could also, I love bands where the singer just sings. I know it's kind of, you don't know what to do if there's a solo and you're a singer. I love watching singers jump around. I like guitarists that are involved. I don't know. I like Nate. I love having him in my band because he's not a bass player. No, he's a good bass player. He's took jazz bass. He's really knows his music theory. But he's not a he's not a jazz musician. He's not a bass player. He's a guitarist and he's a singer-songwriter. So he's going to jump around. So he's going to jump around. He's going to sing backup parts of the songs.
Even if you don't ask him to.
Well, I mean, now it's starting to be like a thing. Like he has to come in and do the
thing.
It's in his heart.
And then he's going to bass riff and play, because he's a good guitar player. So he gets bored, if you don't give him too much to do. So I love that he's going to riff and write melodies instead of just play the bass note.
Yeah.
He approaches bass in such a unique way that gives Kayshawn Long and Black Magic.
The magic.
Yeah. It's like Jack, me and him seem to get in sync somehow magically. I just want to keep improving as a musician and then have the music reflect that. And I think now with the band, I'm getting to play to my potential as a musician now. Both Jack and Nate are leaving a lot. I don't have to hold down all of the rhythms and interesting strumming things. They've actually told me,
Nate often is you don't have to play so much.
Yeah, so learning to play less and give these guys more room to shine also gives me more room to shine. Because then I don't have to always hold down everything. I can let go. And things that I play now, wouldn't work just me.
Now you get the 3 shining stars instead of the 1 star trying to shine for like 3 of them.
Yeah, so it becomes a whole that's brighter.
Deep.
It's blunt. Sorry, Professor Loicano.
On that note, I think we're going to be signing off now.
Yes.
This has been BottleNeck Banter. Say hi, BottleNeck Banter.
Hi.
Not you, Kayshawn. I'm getting to
Fuck you. You're a guest, asshole.
I didn't know.
And this has been Kayshawn Long. Now you can say hi, Kayshawn.
Hi, Kayshawn.
All right. Thank you all for listening.
It's been lovely.
Bye.
I love you. Bye-bye.